Hey guys, Kevin here. So today I thought I'd do something totally different. It's something that's both funny and sad. You know, lately in the news we've seen a lot about Rito with a pedo and pedophile acceptance, and we've also seen a lot of stuff about these child drag queens. So I thought I'd do a little social experiment. I wanted to see just how bad our major institutions are right now. Are they willing to promote this degeneracy? And so I called the Broward County School Board in Florida to book an imaginary speaking tour with child LGBTQ phenom Desmond is Amazing, the child drag queen, and his partner, Ron Diddle, an imaginary 40-year-old pedophile who talks about acceptance that I made up. So let's see. Are the people in Broward County in the school board a bunch of bigots? Are they accepting tolerant liberals?
Broward County Public Schools, this is Jennifer. May I help you?
Yes, ma'am. My name's John Dixon. I represent Desmond is Amazing. He's a drag kid, and we are trying to book a tour talking about acceptance at public schools.
Okay, hold on, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Dixon?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of a tour are you looking to book?
Well, I got this number from Andrew Rosenkrantz at the ADL, and they help us with some things, but we're trying to book an acceptance tour where, I don't know if you know who Desmond is Amazing is, but he's sort of a child internet celebrity, and he's become a hero for the LGBTQ movement. So we're trying to get him and another guy, Ron Diddle, to go around and actually talk to children about different types of acceptance.
Oh, okay, that kind of a tour.
Yes, ma'am. I was trying to coordinate through different outreach organizations in the southern Florida area. But I heard that we have a lot of support in Broward County for things like this, these kind of initiatives. And I talked to Andrew Rosenkrantz at the ADL, and he told me to call you guys.
Okay. Hang on one second, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Broward County Public School students can plan for their futures with Navion, Family Connection. The online college and career advisement tool allows students and parents to track student academic success and work with the school guidance counselors to explore college and career options based on their results. Find out more by contacting your school or visiting browardschools.com/Navion. Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to give you to a department who handles this subject matter. Do you have a pen and paper? I can give you their phone number.
Yes, ma'am. I have it with me right here.
Okay, it is 7. Diversity Bureau speaking.
Yes, is this the diversity office?
Yes, Diversity Prevention and Intervention Department.
Yes, ma'am. My name's John Dixon. I was given this number by somebody at the school board who I was, before that, referred to by Andrew Rosenkrantz at the ADL office. So I've sort of been going around in circles here, but I am responsible for booking for a young man or woman named Desmond is Amazing. He is sort of an e-celeb. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. Are you on a speakerphone?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me now?
Well, and your name was John Dixon?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and how can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. Have you ever heard of a young performer named Desmond is Amazing?
No.
Well, On stage, Desmond is a child drag star. She's got a big audience within the LGBTQ community and is sort of a folk hero. And we're putting on a tour with the HRC where Desmond goes around to schools talking about being a child drag queen. And I'd like to see if I could book something with the Broward County school system.
Well, to get anything into the Broward County school system, first you have to have it approved through the Superintendent Screening Committee. So there's a website you can visit, and I'll give you that website. Do you have pencil and paper?
Yes, ma'am. I have it right here. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then you go to Broward Schools, with S on the end, browardschools.com/get-involved. Like all one word, no spaces. browardschools.com, get involved. And then you click on the screening receipt. You know what, now that they updated our website, so I wonder if that's still the same. Let me try it as I tell you this. browardschools.com/get-involved.
Great.
/get-involved.
I think I have it right here from Google, actually. So I think I have it.
Then you click on screening procedures and requests. Yeah, it says Superintendent Screening Program.
Great.
And then on the other side it says Superintendent Screening Application. Because so you read all the information and guidelines associated with your type of request, and then you download and fill out the screening application and any associated forms and prepare your material and then submit your application and any related materials to the Superintendent Screening Committee. So you just follow the directions online for the Superintendent's Screening. On the left side it says Superintendent Screening Program, and then on the right side is where you get the link for the application.
Yeah, I see it right here. That's great. Let me ask you a question. How long does the process take, and do you think that we would have a problem booking Desmond?
I really can't say. I'm not the one that would, I don't, and as far as how long it takes...
Well, believe it or not, in the current year, people still think that, this is somehow controversial, and we're trying to work with the groups in Broward County to sort of promote acceptance, and it's really sad that we've caught so much resistance in other school districts. But the ADL recommended Broward County from their main Florida office, so I think we'll have some luck with Broward County.
Perhaps.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. Well, I really appreciate your help. Thank you so much.
Sure. Okay,
yes,
good
ma'am.
luck with that. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye. I mean, she was a nice lady, but she hopes so. Yeah. Here's the thing. I use Desmond as amazing because they can just Google it, but I was sort of hoping I'd get a little further with this. Desmond is amazing. This kid, man. A lot of people are talking about this child drag queen, and he's not the only one. There's a whole bunch of them, or she, or whatever. There's a whole bunch of them out there. This one's sort of the e-celeb of the minute right now. But this kid, oh my God. Let me tell you something. Forget the child drag stuff. This kid is not a fully functioning child, a fully developed child. When I say that, I know he or she is only 11 years old, but the cognitive abilities of this child and the way he talks in the videos I've seen, he's not even as developed as my 3-year-old daughter. So there's something seriously wrong there. Maybe some sort of fetal alcohol thing, or maybe he was premature and there was some hypoxia before birth that might have caused some developmental issues. I only can say this as a nurse who has seen this. But one other thing I've seen as a nurse that it very well could be is just a child who was not cared for as an infant at all. So I like to think of myself as a libertarian, but when I see stuff like this, that's when that little statist inside of me gets on my shoulder and says, oh, we need government. Unfortunately, CPS, the government, 99.9% of the time, they get things wrong. They hurt families. And when it's the 1% of the time they can do something right, like this, they don't act. proving that point that libertarians have, that government is a complete waste of money and fails us every chance it's given. And I would hope that some member of the outside family would come in and rescue this kid. Believe me, there is not a jury in the world outside of maybe white liberal San Francisco where this kid's family would be awarded custody after seeing videos like the one where he's with an adult gay man talking about using methamphetamines. You know, nobody accepts this stuff. Nobody. The only people who accept this, and I don't even know if they accept it, because the elites who accept this and push this down our throats, I don't think they would accept this for their kids. They don't send their kids to Drag Queen Story Hour, but they push it on us. That's the only people in the entire world who think that this is okay. Billionaires in Silicon Valley and New York City. Everywhere else, believe me, if this happened in my wife's country in El Salvador, people would pick up pitchforks and the, the scythes. They would be beating down the doors of whatever agency brought this kid on a stage. So it's completely unacceptable, completely intolerable for the rest of humanity. Only these subhumans in New York City and Hollywood think that this is okay. And so, you know, we need to stand up when we start seeing stuff like this and stop being afraid of being bullied by these people who try to censor us and who try to push their propaganda on us constantly. I'm out.